So a lot of people are talking about the newest chapter of One Piece, chapter 906, and a lot of people are theorizing about what is the hat. What is it? A lot of people are talking. Joy Boy, for example, Rogers Base. A lot of them are all saying, like the big wigs of the YouTube community when it comes to One Piece and anime, are all saying that the hat is supposed to be have some sort of secret power in it, some sort of factor, some sort of thing that will give somebody abilities or enhance their power. And they're saying that, and some of the proof that they've said is that because of the hat that Luffy is wearing, he's even more powerful than he is. But I would say that's iffy at best. Most likely, what this hat actually is that it's a representation. It is history. The most powerful thing and the most dangerous thing when it comes to the Tenryubito and when it comes to the Celestial Dragons and the Gorosei and everyone else, the most dangerous thing when it comes to them that they think is history. They fear history. In this world, history is power. You can tell that by how much they wanted to hunt down Robin because she can read the poneglyphs. How much they destroyed Clover. They destroyed that island because they know what the history is. And even Clover said that Roger said Clover, Roger, all of them said that they weren't able to do anything about it, that they rushed ahead. Most likely this hat represents something. It's a key to that history. Everyone's saying everyone's saying that it needs to be a certain type of power, it needs to be something along those lines. It's not. It's simple. It's history. You can tell because in one of the cover pages, one of the cover stories is Enel in up in the moon where he discovered the little robot things, the automatons, I guess is what you call them. And in that little thing, it has a hat. It has the hat upside down. It has the hat, Luffy's hat, the straw hat. It looks like that hat is more important than anything ever. Most likely, what it is it's the hat of the original person of the Will of D of the ancient kingdom, the original ruler, the very first person to hold the Will of D, and most likely that's what it represents. Because they wouldn't be if it was just power, then and and something like that, then Doflamingo could have stolen that like years ago. It would have been easy for him to steal it, even though he couldn't wear it. At least he could steal that, and then somehow find a way to be able to use that later on. It, but most likely, that is defended by something that is something that would destroy all previous thoughts of what the world is in One Piece. It's what's gonna destroy the Fishman Island once the history is revealed. And from what I've gathered is that every single person who has the Will of D has some certain item with them that represents them in whole. Luffy has the straw hat. Uh, Roger had the straw hat. Um, what's his name? Uh, Blackbeard also has his own hat and his ship, most likely, but every single one of these people that has the Will of D has a representation of something that shows who they are. And most likely this hat is the same thing. It's not power, it's not a superpower that's gonna it'll increase their abilities. It's just history. That's what the most dangerous thing is, and that's what the Gorosei fear. They don't fear power, they don't fear any of that. If they feared that a long time ago, they would have done something about the Yonko or something along those lines. But no, they would have done something about the pirates constantly. But no, they let them grow into power. They let them become who they are. They let the Yonko become who they are. But now, it seems like what they fear is it's been throughout the whole of One Piece. It's the only thing that they fear is the power of history and what it represents. So all these people that are saying that it's increase abilities, I would no. It wouldn't be anything like that because that would make no sense whatsoever with how everything has gone so far. It's history, and that hat has something to do with the history of the Void Century, and it'll reveal what it is. Most likely, it's also a key to One Piece. When Roger said that they couldn't do something about it, it's most likely they couldn't reach that hat. The whatever is in One Piece is revealing is needed. The hat is needed for the One Piece to be able to fully comprehend it, and Roger couldn't do anything about it then, even though he is considered quote unquote the most powerful one of the most powerful pirates that have ever lived. Doesn't mean that he can do everything and anything because of his unfortunate illness, and most likely he couldn't reach this hat, and that's why he died so that somebody else could possibly reach this hat. Anyways, that's what I think on on the theory of what the hat represents and what it is. So thank you very much. See you guys next time.